Bird, my company's Black Series Edition LLC. I literally came up with a better solution than what we just went through yesterday and today. So basically, we'll have to update the website. The the plastic cardboard, complete utter nightmare. And this is the reason why I went back in my archives. I've seen the screen before. We had it on display a couple of times in some YouTube video demonstrations, but didn't realize that these screens were sprayed in, not rolled in. Rolling on one of these screens is an absolute headache. It's like headache. So we'll have to update some information on the website explaining why you shouldn't paint these screens. I'm going to cut off a piece of that, show you a small demonstration of why and the headache that comes behind actually rolling one of these screens on. So could have saved a ton of money yesterday because I had to take multiple lifts, and these are not regular lifts. I had to take the extra large, which costs a little bit more money, to go all the way out to Home Depot, pick up everything we needed, go back to the warehouse, drop off stuff at the warehouse, which I still got to go pick up the Christie projector, and which I haven't got around to picking that up yet and getting the parts for it, but we'll get there sooner or later. But anyway, should have went this route. This would have been much better. So basically, the size I was looking at first was 48 by 96. But again, I'm glad I didn't buy a 48 by 96 because, again, if I got that surface over here and it went to the same problem we went with this one, this would have bummed me out big time. So like I said, this is what comes in with business, trial and error, basically testing, making sure everything works correctly. You have to go through this at all. Anyway. So what did we come up with for the final solution? Actually, we've used cardboard quite a few times. I've made screens out of fiberglass. I've made screens out of plexiglass. I've done bed sheets, all kinds of stuff we converted into screens. And the technology we developed is designed to convert a surface, but certain surfaces will not apply to the technology itself. So with that being said, this surface right here is absolutely perfect. So the size I had before was actually 36 by 72, but this is 24 by 72. But again, we can put two of these together and make a perfect screen with it, which I'm actually giddy as a schoolgirl with the new dress, and that's a whole lot of giddy. Anyway, so with that being said, this is a better solution. On top of that, it would have cost me less money, so much less money, it's not even funny, because this right here is going to cost me $23 for a 24 by 72. We put them together, we'll have 48 by 72, and this will give me the screen size that I want and desire that I need, but also on top of that, it will apply to the surface much better and much faster. Let me see. All right, yeah, let me make sure we got this right on our measurements. So 4 pieces, 74 by 72. Let me see. And this is a different kind of cardboard. So basically, this is a more heavy-duty cardboard, not the kind of cardboard that you see in your boxes and stuff. It's this heavy-duty cardboard. It's the stuff that basically, when you go to warehouses, they have it in between pallets, or when they're stacking heavy refrigerators, maybe tanks of cereal or rice or whatever in huge plastic containers. This is what this is used for. This is a special kind of cardboard. You can't use regular cardboard because we've done that already. It does work out quite nicely. Like again, when we got the lines in there, which I don't want. I want it to be nice and smooth. So this would actually work out fantastic. So it's a pack of 5. Pack of 5 is fantastic. All I have to do is stack one next to the other. Fantastic. We'll have a screen size of 48 by 72, which we're going to need. We're going to use the whole 48 in length? No, but that allows me to put in big zoom mode, which I like to use from time to time when I'm using projector mapping applications. So, shipping for this, free. No need to go pick up, 0 at all. Because mind you, I had to go all the way to Home Depot and pick it up, and that was a little bit pricey for me to take the lift all the way up there to Whitehall. Which why we don't have one closer. Would be nice. You know what my dream would be? To live right across the street from a Home Depot, and I could build all day long, like literally big backyard, Home Depot across the street. I can build whatever I want. So I like to work with my hands. Yeah, man, I'd be in there every single day. Every single day I'd be building something or modifying something for the house because I like to build. Seen the stuff I was doing at the other house, 250-inch screens, all kinds of crazy stuff for a building. So I like to build. But anyway, I miss my power tools. I got my my shop coming in pretty soon at the end of the year. We got the warehouse coming in, and I get to get back together with my power tools and start building stuff again because I do miss my power tools. All right, let me see what we got here. Right here, bum 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 bum. And for those of you who are saying, well, how come you don't do this at the home front? I got two senior citizens that live on one side on me, on the other side of me, and I don't think they want to hear the brrr of a power saw going off in the backyard. So, yeah, they were there before me. At the end of the day, they have nice gardens on either side. Oh, beautiful gardens, man! I wish I could grow flowers like that. Then I wish I could. They got to teach me how to do that. But anyway, and they go out there and they sit and relax. They have their tea and they enjoy their flowers and enjoy the fruit of their labors. And the last thing you want to hear is a power saw going off in somebody's backyard. So, no, I don't do that kind of work there at all, period. That's why I'm getting the warehouse, because the warehouse I can go out there and I can work my power tools and be there at all night and at all hours and work and do whatever I want to do. So there we go. But yeah. So let's see right here. So this is a perfect solution right here. Again, fantastic solution right here. Let me make sure that this is the size we're getting. I don't get these little tiny sheets. I'm like, what the frick is this? Ah, man. Let me tell you something. Do you have any idea how many surfaces I purchased to do the wallpaper screens? It was over $1,000. Because you have to understand, when you do a wallpaper surface and it's on fiberglass, or you can't do plexiglass, it's on fiberglass, it has to be a certain mil of thinness. Now, even if it's a certain mil of thinness, the risk that you run is that the minute you open it up, if it basically doesn't lay perfectly flat every single time, then what happens is if it curves just a little bit on the edges, what happens is that when you lay this flat against your wall, it leaves a kind of a ripple effect that transfers from the middle to the far end. Whatever it is going to be there. It's going to be hard to completely flatten it out. And if you're using it with an ultra short throw projector, which requires to hit a surface that's perfectly flat, you're definitely going to see some kind of ripples or distortion in the image. So that's why we had to basically go in and keep buying fiberglass. And fiberglass is not exactly cheap. They keep rolling it out and it would curve a little bit, like, oh, gee whiz, we can't even use this. It's not going to work. Oh, and I went through this with that. I paid $100 for this right there. This surface, ugh, don't even want to talk about that one right there. It's nice, it's sturdy, it's fantastic. It applies to our technology. The only problem is when you enroll them, they don't lay flat. That's the problem. So they have to lay flat. And the only one, we found one company that actually does it, and their price went up a little bit, but not too much. All right, I need to get the measurements for this to see exactly what we're doing here. Oh, okay. All right, it's a good size. I'm thinking that maybe it's one of those sample drones. Like, nope, it's actually a good size. Okay. All right, we'll order those, get them over here, and do this one right here. Because, man, yeah, I could have just saved the money. I think I was just looking for that 48 by 96 and didn't realize how big these screens are. These are really big screens. So went over to the Home Depot and saw the 48 by 96 next to the 36 by 72 and was like, ooh, yeah, I'd rather just go with the 36 by 72. Yeah, this would definitely be perfect. I'm trying to make sure that size is what it is. All right, put the order in for that, get it down here. Been dying to do a cardboard screen. Well, we've done cardboard screens before, but as I told you before, I'm doing some testing on, basically, we have these pieces of cardboard that are actually soaking in water. I'm actually working on a solution that basically makes cardboard completely weatherproof. Somebody has already done it already, but it's a bit expensive for this stuff, and I'd rather figure it out myself. And that way, at the end of the day, we already have it on hand if we ever need it. I do want to have a cardboard projection screen outside. Again, keep in mind, it's eco-friendly, it's safe for the environment. The screen's made out of cardboard. The chemicals we make are water-based, and they're also eco-friendly, low VOC, and all that other good stuff. So, yeah, I would love to have a cardboard weatherproof screen. That would be sick. Oh, we can make a nice stand for this too. Oh man, I can put a nice cool stand for this. Well, I should do that. We don't even have to hang it up. I can really build a stand for this thing. Let me see. We can use the plexiglass stands. This cardboard is heavy. We want to basically glue two of these together and make a and make. Oh, hold on for a minute. Um, Plexiglass stands. Where are you? I've seen these things before. They're like clamp stands. I gotta go through Amazon. Amazon got them. It's a little stand. You open it up. It's like a little vise. It's like a vise. And you stick the screen in there, you roll it, and it stands. I've had these things before. This would be fantastic for that. Let me see. Let's go through Amazon, see if we have that. Did I just put that in there? Why are we doing the same thing twice? I said plexiglass stands. All right. Okay, we know mine. Oh, there they are right there. There they are. Perfect. This is what I need. This is exactly what I need right here. This is perfect. Oh man, the stuff that we could do with it. Ooh, man, you know my technology would do this stuff at the end of the day? Oh, we've got to order one of these. Definitely. That would make a sick display for our visible technology, especially for that fish tank stuff we're working on. I need a customized cube like you can walk into. We can put projectors on the outside and turn it into a fish tank, a walk-in fish tank. That'd be sick. All right, so this is what we're going to need right here. These are the clamp stands. It should hold up quite nicely because, again, like I said, we're dealing with, can I get that back, please? There we go. So that would be perfect right there. That's excellent. So that opens up here. It's a screw at the bottom. It opens up the clamp, and we can lock the piece of cardboard right in there. I can actually stand it up right over there, right on top of that black cabinet. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't have to hang it to the wall now. That makes it even better. This is why I don't get into like saying like, well, you know, hey, we got to find out. Good thing we did find out. The day was not lost on that because, again, gave us some information that we needed. And knowing that, mind you, if I put down that you could basically roll in anything and someone rolls over top one of those things and goes through the same thing that I went through, at least that's good that I know this already and go back into my archives and say, how the heck did we pull these things off and find that every last one was sprayed on? So now we can put that in our description by saying, hey, look, this particular item right here, we suggest that you spray this on because we already went through the process of it. Better us than you, because at the end of the day, I make this stuff all day long, but you're paying for it. So better we actually test it and find out what you can and what you can't do than you waste your money. Yeah, put these things together. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. We have what we need to do this. Should have came here. There's a nice place about and go where we had. Alright, good. Alright, people. I gotta go. I have much research to do. I got things I gotta do. I gotta be out and about. Things I gotta do. Thank you for coming by and checking everything out. You know, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing knowledge and understanding. Because again, as I said before, if it wasn't for Him, we wouldn't be able to figure any of this stuff out. Not going to happen anytime soon. The reason why we can do this because of Him. All right, people. Gotta go. Thank you for your time and God bless.